Hey everybody, and welcome back to another ASMR video here on the channel. Now today we are, as you can tell by the title, going back to basics. We're doing a ramble. I'm bringing you a close-up whisper ramble. It's actually been a little while since I have done one of these, so I figured that I would ramble a little bit about the holiday I've just been on, where I've been and all of that, because as some of you may have noticed, the content slowed up just a little bit. Overall, the content the last 3-4 weeks has been like pretty slow, but I want to rectify that. And then I also want to ramble and talk a bit about my plans for the channel, because there's a few things that I'm thinking of changing, I'm going to change, and some new things that we're going to give a go soon. So, but first I figured let's speak a little bit about where I've actually been. Now I was quite lucky in that I didn't go abroad, but I went to Scotland. I had a nice staycation, and me and my family and my girlfriend enjoyed the 6-hour car journey up to a place near Grief, which is like an hour away from Stirling, and it was kind of like this old house in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, like I say, we got really lucky because I was dying for a hot summer holiday, as I'm sure so many of us are, but I was expecting, well, the forecast were telling us that the weather was going to be horrible, and then literally in the 2 weeks we were in Scotland, I think we had like a day and a half of rain, and that was it. And the first 3 or 4 days we were there, it was so hot, like I'm not even exaggerating, it was absolutely boiling. So a big thumbs up from me to Scotland in that regard. But basically, I'll probably put timestamps because some of you might not be interested in me waffling about a holiday, but I'll put timestamps in the description, holiday, and then channel plans. But basically, we stayed 9 days in that old house in the middle of nowhere, and then for the last 5 days we went to a place called Troon, to a more modern house which was right by the beach. So we had like middle of nowhere countryside and then the beach, so we got like the best of both worlds. And the first house, like I said, it was like a super old house, and I think it was like the old church house, and it had like a big garden, and we played croquet. Now, going into the holiday, and I'm sure a lot of you have gone, oh, this one typical upper class white man, but I'm not an upper class white man. But I too thought croquet was for posh people, but it is so much fun, and you can actually like sabotage people if you want. If you don't want to play the game properly, you can just go out of your way to eliminate people yourself. Like, it is really fun. Like, look into it and play it, because it's super fun. Unless my dad just introduced us to some crazy rules that, you know, aren't in the official croquet handbook. But yeah, so we did that. It had a hot tub as well, which was nice. And then we did various sort of activities. There was like, the nearest hotel was sort of like a Centre Parks for my English viewers, but like in Scotland. So we did segways and we did high ropes for the 2 activities we did. Now, segways on one end of the spectrum was possibly my favourite thing I've ever done like that. Like, it was so much fun. On the other end of the spectrum, high ropes, one of the worst experiences ever. And I'm not scared of heights, but my thing was, I don't want to be dangling in the air for longer than I have to be. Well, the group was my dad, my brother who's 18, me, my girlfriend, and my 11-year-old sister. My dad and brother bomb off. My dad just obviously forgetting that he has a duty of care to an 11-year-old, left her with me and my girlfriend. But then it got worse, because so we got separated from them. They stormed off and managed to do 2 courses in the time we had. I then got separated somehow. I still can't understand how this happened, from my girlfriend and my sister. So I was wedged in between this woman and her, like, I reckon like 7-year-old daughter, and then this Northern Irish woman and her like 8 or 9-year-old son, and the woman and her daughter were said, I'm not bad with heights, but when I'm bloody dangling on a tightrope, waiting for the person in front of me to buckle in so I can go onto the bloody platform, yeah, it wasn't my most favourite thing in the world. But you know, my dad did apologise at the end, so I think I'll forgive him, considering he funded the holiday pretty much. So he's entitled to have fun on the high ropes. But yeah, segways were really cool. They were like off-road ones, so we like went up along this like mountain trail, and it was really cool. It was very cool. And then we just did loads of walks, went and visited loads of locks and stuff. And then obviously, like I said, we had the 5 days in Troon near the beach, and on the last day we did get in the sea, because I kind of feel like, have you really been on holiday unless you've been in the sea? Do you know what I mean? So I feel like we had to do it for the boys. We put the wetsuits on and got in, although as we were walking like across the beach to go into the water, there was a jellyfish literally the size of my kitchen table. Well, not quite, but it was actually bigger than my youngest sister, who's 5. It was like the biggest thing I had ever seen, just like lying on the beach. It wasn't catching a tan, it was dead, but you know what I mean. So that was a bit unsettling, but then we didn't come across any jellyfish, although I secretly would have kind of liked to, because I would have battered the shit out of it. Obviously wouldn't. That was really unnecessary. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. And then we went to the Isle of Arran, if anyone's familiar with it. I know I've got some Scottish viewers, so shout out you guys. And yeah, walked a little bit up a mountain called Goatsfell, but it was too long and we had to go back and catch the ferry back to the mainland. So yeah, I hope you're finding this interesting. I for one love rambles about anything, because I'm just inherently a nosy person. So like I do with this channel, I make videos that I personally would like to see. So hopefully you're finding this interesting, or if you've skipped the channel plans, hey, you're not watching it at all, but whatever. But yeah, we got back from that holiday last Saturday, had Sunday to sort of chill out a bit, and then it was back to work on Monday. Done a full week of work, or I'm going to do a full week of work this week. But yeah, that was really, really nice. Now, I'm not saying I went into the holiday with like low expectations, but like, you know, you hear the typical things, Scotland is rainy and the people are miserable. Well, we didn't have much rain. I've been to, look at me, I'm so well travelled. I've been to a few countries, and I have to say Scotland is up there with some of the most beautiful scenery like I've ever seen. Like, some of those locks were incredible. If you're in England, or even you're across the pond in Europe, I implore you to visit Scotland. And also on the people, literally everyone we came into contact with was super nice and super friendly. So shout out you Scottish people again. Shout out any Scottish viewers. Make yourselves known in the comment section. But yeah, literally only positive things to say about my staycation in the UK, trudging up north. But yeah, that was great. So yeah, I sort of said I was going on holiday. Well, before I did like a community post and said I'd scheduled content. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish another one of the videos that I was going to schedule, meaning I had to stagger the videos a bit further apart. So it equated to like one every 5 or 6 days, which, as many of you will know, we aim for like one every 4 days on the channel. But that's kind of what I want to talk about now. So basically, because the last 3-4 weeks have been rubbish, I'm back home pretty much. Well, I've got like a little weekend away in Bournemouth, but that shouldn't affect filming. But I want to test and go do 2 a week rather than one every 4 days. Now, that's only like a day's difference. It equates to one every 3.5 days. But I just think with my like work routines and stuff, it will be better for me. And just a test, because if it proves too much for whatever reason, then we'll just go back to what it was originally. But and I think I'm gonna try and have regular upload days, and I think, if my memory serves me correctly, because I have sort of planned this, it will be Mondays and Thursdays, and I'll put it in like the channel description so you guys can know when to expect because so many people have done it, but basically there is going to be a daily shorts upload Monday to Friday. So yeah, these like fastest ASMR videos seem to be like super popular, and so we're basically doing that, but within the sort of like all sorts of ASMR pillars, I guess. So like, I won't tell you all 5 of them, but one of them is a fastest facts about ASMR, and then one of them is a fastest history, for example, and then there's 3 others. One of them's a movie review, but I won't tell you what movie it's for. So yeah, they're pretty much all filmed and scheduled for next week, Monday to Friday. And then the following Monday, we will begin with the Monday-Thursday routine of videos, and I have planned content for every Monday and Thursday for the rest of August and the whole of September, if my memory serves me right. So yeah, got a lot of videos planned, and the good thing about it is most of the videos it's stuff that has been requested by you, the viewers. Like, for example, we haven't done like the life of / fascinating figures series in a while, and on one of the previous ones I had a request to do the real Wolf of Wall Street and also Muhammad Ali, so both of those are scheduled in for some point over the next couple of months. And also history topics such as the American Revolution and the Falklands War, I believe, are scheduled in as well. And then we've got some conspiracy theories and all that good stuff, and we've got plenty of facts videos because I want to really make fact videos basically like a pillar. I keep using that word pillar, but this sort of segues nicely into my next point. So basically in the channel art, I believe are like 5 things like under the cringe slogan, but self-aware cringe slogan, so it's fine. What is it? I believe it's like, what is it, history, conspiracies, football, gaming, and then all sorts. Now, I think I'll probably leave, there is 1 or 2 football videos scheduled, but I think I might take out, I'm either going to take out football or gaming from that and put facts. Realistically, I'm not sure how many people actually like will look at that and be like, oh yes, he does conspiracies and gaming, I'm subscribing to that. Like, probably the majority of people don't pay attention, but it's just me being kind of like obsessive with it, and it actually reflecting what we do here on the channel. And as I say, I really want facts to become like a pillar. I need to stop saying that bloody word. Become a recurring video series we do here on the channel. Therefore, I'm probably going to take out gaming or football from that, but that's not to say, like, I know a lot of my audience like really want football vids, and there will be football vids just because I may remove that from the channel art. Don't panic, don't think, oh, he's forgotten his roots or whatever, because ultimately football still interests me. I believe, I can't remember what football video is scheduled, but yeah, there is one scheduled for some point, so don't fret, there is plenty of content on the way, and the majority of it is content that has been requested by you guys. So yeah, I aim to please, but also I feel like what's good is, like, from the majority of comments I see, like, we're all on similar wavelength for like the kind of videos we're interested in, and you know, I think that's really cool because there's a lot of channels that like blow up quite quickly, and don't get me wrong, I'd love to start doing big numbers, but in a way it's really cool that like we're obviously still like a very small channel, but we all sort of know what we want from ASMR kind of thing. Like, I love rambles, but I love watching fact videos, history. Like, I kind of like learning stuff whilst being relaxed and chilling out, unwinding and all of that business. So it's kind of cool that we're like a smaller channel, but we're all on like a similar wavelength. That might have made absolutely no sense, but you probably get what I mean. And obviously I'm super appreciative for like all the support and everything. Like, it's been crazy because obviously my channel was left in the mud for 4 or 5 years, since like the revival of it. Or will it? Or did I start in January? Oh, you know what, I can't remember. But yeah, I can't believe like where that year has gone, if it is year. But yeah, I think it's been pretty good growth. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for all the support and everything. Now I think that's everything I wanted to say about channel plans. We spoke about shorts, so it's shorts next week, and then we're gonna trial do videos every week, regular uploads Mondays and Thursdays, and yeah, I've got content completely scheduled for the next 2 months. But yeah, I think that is going to do it for this video, really. The Spot the False Fact video only came out a couple of days ago, so this ramble was like a bit of a bonus, but I wanted to keep you guys in the loop, let you know where I was. I apologise for the slow uploads, but we're really going to smash it now with this schedule, and because I've got it all like really regimented, I'm sure I'll be able to stick to it and all of that. But do feel free to comment down below, maybe like video ideas or different series that you see on other channels that you think would work really well here, or you'd like to see me talk about. I know true crime's one I've sort of thought about, but I feel like that's kind of been done to death a little bit, just a little bit. So yeah, guys, that's going to wrap up this ramble. Thank you so